And we're back in the game with some more Rome Total War Urbe Condita mod, playing as Carthage. Right, activate our scripts. Now, we were preparing for our war against the Romans. We'd built up a nice bit of money in our treasury, but now we have to deal with a bunch of Egyptians coming for us. So, they've managed to besiege Garama, which we only recently captured. Our forces there are not great, but we do have some reinforcements coming, including some elephants, but it's going to take a couple of turns to get there. We also have some troops coming from our other settlements, and we're building up a force here in Hadrimentum in Carthage to come down and help. We do have our spy up here in Sicily, and the Macedonians are pushing into Italy. They've been very aggressive. Let's just see where our diplomat is. We only have 2 agents. Here they are in the Near East, heading towards the Ptolemaic capital. That should be Alexandria, I believe. Yes. We're actually trying to capture Alexandria in our Rome 2 campaign, playing as Kush, which would be a faction from around here. But the Egyptians in that campaign are also putting up a good fight. So let's end our turn here and see what happens. They've attacked us. That's our forces outside of the settlement. We only have skirmishers and heavy cav. We could destroy their cav. We might be able to pick off their skirmish units. But these heavy infantry and pikes, I doubt we can do anything about them. But do you know what? We could actually give it a go. It will probably be a very quick battle. Not a very large battle. But it may take out a sizable portion of that army, which we're going to have to fight in any case. Well, as they're attacking us, we should get on the best territory that we can. Skirmish troops. You'll be on fire arrows. And we have 3 units of cav. Start battle. They try to use their cavalry against us, we'll use our cavalry against them. And our cavalry is on guard mode. We need to take them off guard mode. Can you start firing on anyone? Just walk. And you can just walk. There we go. They're in range. They are in fact sending out some of their cavalry. Zoom in on the radar map. Who's over here coming for us? Heavy infantry. So avoid them. And our other cavalry units. Alright, we're going to be able to squash them. We need to get away from this unit because they have javelins, I believe. Yes, and they managed to get some of them off, didn't they? They're going to do a lot of damage. Stay away from the javelins. Wow, they seem to have very long range on their javelins, don't they? Right, what's happening with our general? We've completely destroyed that cavalry unit. That's good. Here comes their other cavalry unit. We want to get into the rear of the enemy lines. Find a unit we can pick off with these heavy infantry. There's some enemy skirmishers. We've lost our unit of skirmishers. We'll probably decimate that unit. And we killed them in the wheat field, and they basically just disappeared. Oh, we ran straight into those pikes. Darn. We have... Alright, just charge those heavy infantry. Not the best matchup. They seem to be covering their missile troops pretty well. You should be charging. Alright, you didn't do much damage against those. You've broken. You've broken. You're not going to do much damage to those. Alright, archers. We need to get some of those cavalry up here. That unit managed to return to the fight. And you've run onto those spearmen as well. Right, see if we can get rid of those. These units are very fast for infantry. At least our general is still alive. We killed a third of their army. Not sure how many of those were actual kills or just captured units. Archers. Right. Alright, you're getting too close to them. You've broken that unit that's got hung up on their heavy infantry. Yeah, I think this unit has axes or warhammers, possibly. Right. Ooh, more heavy infantry. Hopefully they've used up all of their ammunition. We've killed almost half their army, so that's not that bad. Right. see if we can find another unit to pick off. These are exhausted and they may break if we can get a good enough charge into them. I don't think our archers have had too much of an opportunity to kill the enemy forces. This unit's only lost, I think, one man. Okay. Well, as expected, I was going to lose that battle, but I think we did quite good. We killed 820 of their forces. We still have almost 1,000 left, but that wasn't bad, considering we only started with 5 units, and one of them was destroyed pretty quickly. Alright. No new generals just yet. Let's go and find our diplomat. Maybe that's a quicker one to reach. Yeah, apparently. Well, there's a bridge there. Isn't going. Oh no, you have to go through 3 bridges to get to that one. Hadrumentum, we now have a royal palace. Do we need to upgrade? I think we can get all of these units except for the Punic Legionnaires. We don't get a discount on these units. Just gaining an experience. Probably better if we get the foundry. That'll benefit all of our units. Alright. We are going to need some type of infantry. See, those are almost 2,000 to recruit. We can afford the upkeep and we can afford to recruit some. I would like a discount on them. Alright, Valeria. Let's stick a Temple of Baal in here. And Curta, you now have a barracks. You're getting close to upgrading in any case. Let's get some cavalry out of here. And how are we doing for getting over here? I think we're also recruiting out of Sedaeus. We're just trying to grab troops wherever we can. You may as well go ahead and grab these mercenaries. Yeah, just get everything. We need as many troops here as possible. And that's all that's left of our forces. But we did knock them down quite a bit. I'm not sure if we're strong enough to break out. They will come in as reinforcements. Those are crap units. It's very crap units. The cavalry isn't that great. We could probably drive them off. So it's just basically their spearmen, pikemen. 4 units there. 7, 8, maybe 9 if you add them all together. I think we may be able to break out. We may just be able to do it. In the meantime, we're throwing those in. We're going to try and land them here. So recruitment. We need the troops. So even though you're close to upgrading, we're going to recruit. Now, do we have any more generals anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. Some of our settlements are not so happy. Let's see if we can get some extra units over to them. Ooh, you went down very unhappy. There's just a lot of Egyptian forces coming towards us. Although it's going to take this one probably maybe 4 turns to get to us. That one will be able to strike us in 2 more turns. What's our composition like here? I think we can do it. Let's go and try. If we lose, we're going to lose that settlement. There's some Triarii, I believe, on the screen, fighting some Gauls. Alright, now let's see what the enemy is going to do. Go on fire arrows. Your skirmish units. Go on fire at will. There's our general. And I believe these troglodytes are an archer unit. I don't think we've seen too much of them. They're mercenaries, aren't they? Can't remember recruiting them anywhere. Yeah, they are archers. Let's end the deployment and start the battle. They have, but they're coming in from the rear of our settlement. And the enemy also has reinforcements. Now, we've seen this from the AI before in other battlefields, where they just run off to this corner of the map and either defend or run completely off the battlefield. Let's group them all together. Try to get them out as quickly as possible. Actually, those are our reinforcements, and those are the Egyptians. The Egyptians are coming in from the rear of our settlement, and our reinforcements are coming in from this corner over here. There's our skirmish cav. They should be coming over here. They don't have any cavalry guarding the rear of their army. And these pikemen should be a lot slower than our cav, so we might be able to get some javelins into their back. Turn them into some living pincushions. What did they do with their cavalry? They pulled it back ahead of the other units. It's just getting all of these troops out of the settlement and into position. Why are you stopping? Now they've stopped. There's some of their cav. Well, we're doing some damage to them. This unit doesn't want to move forward. There's nothing stopping it. You just stop right there, archers. And you as well. We've taken out quite a lot of their pike spear units. And that's good for us. These Makimoi are a basic spear unit, kind of like militia, so we don't want to waste too much ammunition on them, if at all possible. Alright, we've used up all of your ammunition. Get back to your home positions. Looks like you'll end up wasting your ammunition on these. Well, it'll kill some of the enemy. They're winded already, so they won't be able to chase us too much. Are you actually throwing your javelins? Ah, here comes the enemy. See if we can chase those off. They're going to get decimated by somebody, that's for certain. Ah, we managed to catch our archers, who should have been in skirmish. Right, let's try to pick off their stronger units. Ah, you got caught by those spearmen. Right, 4% to 10%, not too great. There's my general back there. Yep, he was. Let's keep up the fire on these units. We've wiped out their cavalry over here. Right. Let's go after their routing units. And that should be their last cavalry unit there. I think we'll win this. We'll have a turn or two to get some reinforcements in. Though once again our Libyan hoplites have underperformed. What's going on over here? Oh. Once again we've got caught by their spearmen and lost our cavalry. That unit's actually come back into the fight. Okay, those are broken. Keep up all of your fire on that unit. Some of our cav managed to come back. No, you don't. Not that direction. Because you'll run straight into those spearmen. Alright, General, get away from those. They've still got a fair amount of spearmen we need to get rid of. There's no more enemy units back here, is there? And now that unit is broken. We appear to be doing okay. You're all the way back in the town centre, so you may as well just stay there. I think we're probably taking some friendly fire casualties. Let's zoom out. Now we can see the enemy reinforcements are coming around the flank. Where's our reinforcements? They're still back in the corner. They haven't come in to the actual battle, have they? Let our archers do some work. Panicked by fire attack. Good. I wish we had a sword unit. I'm fairly certain that the Carthaginians would have had some type of sword unit other than their imitation legionnaires. Probably some type of Iberian swordsman unit, because our army is just not very offensive. Decent cav, but the enemy always has a lot of spear and pike units. I'm going to risk a rear charge. That's not a very good charge, is it? They may break. They were wavering. In that case, let's redeploy. Grab up what infantry we have. And then go and wait for the enemy to show up with their reinforcements. We still only killed 73%. Seemed like more. We should have a chance to rest up before the enemy gets up to our new formation. And we can probably just speed it up. They're taking losses, aren't they? 75. They should be taking losses. Yeah, still from the towers. Exhausted. Takes quite a while to come back from being exhausted and tired to full health, or vigor, or vitality. Let's get our cavalry into position. Who else do we have back here? Another unit of Libyan hoplites. So the enemy does have a unit of cavalry, around about 40 men, I would guess. That's 50. They're now within range, so let's slow it back down. Our Garamantians have come back, but they retreated all the way to the town centre. What's that unit back there? Catrati. They have javelins, so they have some use. Heavy infantry there. Oh, yep, 48. Let's pull them out of formation. Those are broken. Good. You're actually fresh, so you may as well go and kill somebody. Or try. You're in a good position to fire on the rear of that unit. Okay, let's try to kill them off. And we've used up all the ammunition from our troglodytes. Let's see how well our Libyan spearmen do. They broke as soon as they made contact. That's that unit there. My gosh. I mean, they look like a decent unit, but they really underperform, don't they? Right. At least they are shaken. That unit's putting up a good fight. Only 13 of them. They've gone now. We don't have too many missile troops left. But we might be able to finish this unit off. Oh no, there goes my cavalry straight into them. Yep, and we lost that unit. Victory. Yes, we will continue. Stop firing. You've used up all of your ammunition. So you don't need to stop firing. Alright. Looks like a very small percentage of the army got away. Those were just regular captains commanding the enemy forces. You can all stop chasing after them. And you as well. So, we've managed to pull out a victory and save our city. Lepsis Magna, was it? And it'll be, I think, 2 more turns before the nearest Egyptian army once again attacks us. So we'll merge up those units and try to recruit some new ones. Clear victory. Right, we lost about half of our force, didn't we? It says 43%. I think that's including our reinforcements. Yep, victory. Merge up the units. Drop those in. Merge up. You have a bunch of mercenaries that you can hire. That's within this province. So what are we going to recruit? We get a discount in this settlement. We could, let's show off some Sacred Band Cavalry. Don't think we've seen any of those yet. We have a good sized population, no worries there. Yeah, 2 more turns before you can attack. Hopefully Shabaka, Neos, Dionysus will not attack Grama, but we shall find out in the next episode. So until then, thank you all for watching, thank you for the likes, the comments and the subscribers.